Rise and grind. The best whiskeys at each price point. Let's get into the list. Here at Rise and Grind, we equip you. We share with you the best whiskeys, the best cigars. We share with you male grooming tips. We also share wealth building tips. We are here to make sure that you elevate and become your best self. And on this video, we want to save you some money. We want to go down the entire price line of whiskeys, letting you know what are the best $20 whiskey, what is the best $50 to $60 whiskey, what is the best $75 whiskey, what is the best $100 whiskey, and what is the best $100 plus whiskey. And so we are going to help you to make your choices today. And the first whiskey that we have for you today, we've got Early Times Bottle in Bond. This is for that $20 category. If you've got a $20 bill and you want to get you a great bottle of bourbon, begin with Early Times Bottle in Bond. This is great quality. With this, you get a lot of caramel, a lot of vanilla, lots of black pepper. It has this really good mouth coating oiliness to it. It also has this fruit note to it. Now, this is the blue cap. The black cap, although it was loved by many, I think the blue cap, which is the new version, it's a little bit sweeter. And so for about $20, you get an entire liter. And so you get quality and good quantity. And so I've said many a times, to me, this is not a mixer. I drink this neat. It's that good. It is bottle in bond, which means it is 4 years aged. This is 100 proof, vanilla, caramel, and some slight fruit notes. A good way to spend about $20. Early Times Bottle in Bond. And the next whiskey that we've got for you, for that whiskey between about $50 to $60, we've got Old Forester 1920. It's been a few videos since I mentioned this because I realized I was mentioning this in every single video. But pound for pound, dollar for dollar, there isn't many whiskeys that can compete with this. This goes for about $60 on the high end. This is what I call the poor man's birthday bourbon. This gives you lots of dark chocolate. This gives you that brown Foreman, that banana note. This comes in at a great proof, 115 proof. I love having this with a cigar. This you can pull out when you've got some company over. The price, it's cheap enough to be a midweek pour. This is a great bourbon. If you're looking for something in that $50 to $60 area, get you Old Forester 1920. And the next whiskey that we've got on this list, we've got another one of those old faithfuls. Now, just like the 1920, I haven't mentioned this in a while because I was mentioning this in every single video. Jack Daniel's single barrel proof. If you're looking to spend about $75, this is your choice. This is your suggestion. This is my recommendation. One of the things I've noticed about this list so far is all of the whiskeys have come from Brown Forman. The Early Times, the Old Forester 1920, and also this Jack Daniel's single barrel proof. This, like all of its cousins, has that banana note. And so this is banana pudding in a bottle. This is high proof, yet it's so sweet, so smooth, so approachable. This particular bottle, this is 127 proof. This is a year-round sipper for me, about $75. It's got that pleasant sweetness to it. If you want to drop an ice cube in it, this will hold up to it. This is a great bottle. I compare this to an Elijah Craig barrel proof. This, you can easily find this. You don't have to worry about special releases. These are now sitting on shelves. The Jack Daniel's single barrel proof. This is your $75 option. To continue with the list of best whiskeys at every price point, we hope we're helping you. And so help us. Leave a like, leave a comment, join this community. For as you can see, we are passionate about the things that we love. Our whiskeys, our cigars. This is a platform for you. This is a platform for men, for women who are passionate about these things. And so join us so that this community can continue to grow. Now, I told you, just by coincidence, the first 4 whiskeys have come from Brown-Forman. And so for that $100 category of the best whiskeys that you can buy for that price range, we're gonna go with the Old Forester single barrel proof. Now, just like his little cousin, the 1920, Old Foresters tend to taste like banana. But I've said this time and time again. At this proof, it goes from that banana pudding taste to more like a butter pecan taste. And so if you like butter pecan ice cream, that is what this is. Now, it's the exact opposite of ice cream because this is so hot. This is 127 proof. And so just like that Jack Daniel's single barrel proof, these tend to come in really hot. I've seen people compare these to George T. Stagg. It's not so much allocated, but you're not gonna see it everywhere. You're gonna find this a lot easier than a George T. Stagg. Great proof, great complexity. Again, butter pecan is what this tastes like. If I've got $100 and I wanna get me a great bottle of bourbon, something to pull out on the holidays, I'm reaching for Old Forester single barrel proof. And the last whiskey that we have on this list, as we walk you through the entire price line, the $20 whiskey, the $60 whiskey, the $75, the $100, and now we reach the $100 plus. And so this, if you're gonna spend more than $100, I would recommend that you go with this Bardstown Discovery Series. Now, I've been collecting these for a long time. This is number 7. I believe now they are up to about 12. And so I've got 7, 8, and 9. They've switched to the white label. I don't know if the taste is any different, but the old school ones, you got lots of toffee, lots of dark berries, some cinnamon, some brown sugar. These were blended products. These were blended to perfection. And so you would always be able to see what the exact blend was. This one is 31% from Kentucky, 21% from Ontario, 15% Indiana. You've got some Tennessee whiskey in here. You've got whiskey that is 17 years old in here. And so this is blended, but this is blended to perfection. Bardstown Discovery Series, if I'm gonna spend about $100 to $150, I'm gonna go with this. Now, the most I would pay for a bottle of whiskey, for an Old Carter, I might pay up to $300, or maybe for a Willet Purple Top. But that's a whole different discussion. If we're talking about things that you can just walk in and buy, $100 to $150, my choice is gonna be Bardstown Discovery Series. We thank you for making your choice of watching this video. Please make an additional choice to join this community. Make the choice to share with us what are your whiskeys that you would choose during or within those price categories. Hit like, support what we are doing, for this is your community. And so help us to grow. Join this community where we, like-minded individuals, continue to rise and grind.